Hey guys, it's Aim, and today we are doing a Skyblocks video on early to mid to end game auction house flipping. This is my own personal opinion on how to do it, and I'm not personally a end player yet, but this is what I think. It's just my personal opinion, and comment down below on what you think's the best items to flip at early, mid to end game players. And yeah, enjoy the video. So first we're going to start with early game players. So when you first join, or if you're, early game player, you're probably not going to have like 100k yet or anything like that. You're going to want to like get some money from him, like talking to all the villagers and going over to the wheat fields, getting a bunch of wheat and selling it to this dude, or any of the NPCs, or going over there getting an axe and getting wood and selling it to them. But after that, you probably are going to have around at the lowest 1,000. So you're first going to want to go over to the auction house and probably look up. So you're probably going to want to look up like a lapis armor. I just have a lapis chestplate, for example, obsidian chestplate, one of these, and you're going to look them up. I'm just going to go with lapis. So you can usually find lapis armor for pretty cheap. So like ending soon, there's usually these people, but then there's usually at the lowest bids, you can usually find like some that are ending pretty soon for only a couple of coins, and you can easily get them because if you for this, if you win this for 14 coins, you can go over to one of the merchants over here, like this lapis armor chest plate, and you can go over, put it on, and you can go over here, and it can sell for like 2,000, and some other, like the helmet, I think only sell for 1,000. I'm not sure, but you can like put in a little bit of money in there and get a good bit out. And then when you get a good bit of money out of that, you're going to want to go to obsidian chest plates because those sell for a good bit too. So obsidian. So they're usually a little bit more expensive. Like you're not gonna find like a 23 coin and win it off the bat like that. Like here, this one's gonna be ending in 10 minutes. So yeah. Oh, but yeah. I mean, it's probably going to go up a bit, probably to around 1,000 or a little bit more, but they usually don't go up that high. And it's usually better to find ones that are ending in around 30 minutes because those are the ones that you're usually going to stay for. Like if you're going to bid on one that's like 6 hours and you plan to be getting off like in like a couple hours or something, somebody's going to steal that from you and you're not going to win it. I mean, you can do it and bid on a bunch of them, but you're not guaranteed to win all of them at all. And then after that, you get a lot of money. You can start bidding on pets, like low level pets, like Enderman pet. I got a rare one here, for example, level 1. Enderman pets are pretty easy to flip, and I think, not rabbit, but I can't remember which one, but they usually go for pretty cheap most of the time. Yeah, did I spell it wrong? Ender. There you go. So these are ender dragons. You'll just want to go to lowest bid or ending soon and find these. So here, this one's a epic one, so it's going to go for a lot. So you just want to go to the lowest bid and just look at these Enderman pets. So they're usually just like rare. See, like this one right here, it ended and somebody got it for 16 coins. And here's 14, pretty cheap. And like right here. But with that, you can level it up if you want, or you can just put it back up for a little bit more of a profit. I mean, this is not one of the best ways. Lapis and the obsidian ways are a little bit better, but it's a method. So yeah. So I think we'll go on the next one. There are other ways, but those are some of the most simplest ones. And I think you'll want to grind till like you know, 50, 75k. I know that's a lot, but you'll need a lot of money for the next ones because they are going to be more harder, more expensive, and a lot more competition. So yeah. So now it's time for mid-game. So pretty much by now, you're probably going to have around 50, 75k. And that's pretty great. So what you're wanting to start with is, you know, you're going to keep doing the lapis and other things if you can. Just try to make some side money. But that's not something you want consistent. You want to make more money sums quickly. So one of the best ways is ender chest plates and enchantment books. I didn't get any enchantment books for this one, but I can show you. So pretty much ender chest plates can go for, like, not ender chest plates, but ender armor itself can go for pretty high, like in the enchanted ones. So it's really good to have a good bit of money to spend because, yeah, you don't want to be going over like here, this guy seems to be going good. You probably would want to, so for example, going for this, you'd probably want to put like 5k on that to keep off the people who are poor who want that and to keep, you know, bid war on that. And if you were able to win that, you will want to resell it for like 10k to make some profit. That may be hard because people will probably start bidding on you. And if you want, you can start trying to get enchantment ones. These can sell for a bit more, especially the ones with the reforges and growth and protection. Those are the things that people really want. And yeah, so like this is going to go for like 10,000, 10k. And it's probably going to go up to like 15k probably, because it's going to be ending soon. But if you were able to win it for 15k, you probably would be able to get it to, if you really tried, you may be able to get to 20 if you added some enchantments. And that's when the enchantment books come in. So with enchantment books, they are easy to get, like, so pretty much there are the high ones that have like a lot of them on them, and you'll probably want to go for those, but don't go for them specifically because you are going to get outbidded very fast. So you would probably want to go with some of the easier ones. So say that you got this off for 5k and you want to resell it, but you want it to have a little bit more money, like value. You could like search down for some protection or growth on here. It is not hard to find, but it sometimes can get expensive. But it will help you in the end result. So yeah. And so the next item after that would be talismans. I just bought this one off the merchant over there. I did not feel like trying to get any expensive ones. This one I did not use too much because it was very unreliable. So like this one's not going to go for very much on the auction house since you can buy it for like 2,500 coins, I think. And if you put it up here, no one's really going to buy it. So yeah, like there's different talismans, like, let me search one up for you. So here's like a lava talisman and some other ones. Like a lava talisman can go it can go pretty high, because these are ones that people do want. And then there are other ones, but like they'll go for so much and then you'll resell it and they won't even go as half as much as you put it up for. So you'll really have to have knowledge about what you're doing. So I'm not going to go into too much of it because I don't think it's the best tactic. And after that, with selling ender chest plates, you're probably going to be at like maybe 100k. It depends. Depends how long you're doing it. Depends what patience you have, and yeah. So after that, you will want to start investing in a certain kind of fragment. For a newbie, you'll probably want to go for old fragments because these are pretty cheap, or maybe, I don't know about unstable. Unstable is pretty good, but you'd probably want to go for old because that's not what people usually want. So let's go to old fragments. I don't know if I spelled that right, but yeah, I didn't. So drag old drag. So with that, these are what you're going to be looking for. So lowest bid, you can usually find these for pretty cheap. These are what people like trying to make armor sets are going to be going for. And you can craft boots pretty much. So if you need 40 old dragon fragments to make boots, and if you can get around, 40 of them without using your 100k, like this is it can be very slow, but you can get a lot of fragments for like 20k if you go very careful on how much money, and like don't go for like these very fast because those are going to go up. Go for like the smaller ones because those are not the ones people are going to spend too much money on. When you reach 40, you can craft boots. But with old boots, they're not going to go for too much unless you really enchant them or all that, reforges. Let's see. So like, let's see, soon. Like, some of these go up pretty high, like here. They go up pretty high with their enchantments. But normally with these, they're going to be going up. So like here, it's just going to stay at 100k because they can get it cheaper. Like here, somebody's probably going to be bidding. Oh wait, sorry. Like here, this one is going up pretty high for some reason, but I don't know. But it's easier if you just want to make money fast to continue the process, is to run over to one of the merchants and sell it for 100k. I don't have old boots on me. I think this goes for all boots. I don't know about superior. I've never touched superior, like anything superior before. So yeah. They sell for 100k, and it's usually a faster way of getting money instead of putting it on the auction house, and then you can repeat the process faster and faster and get more money. And by that time, you'll probably be looking at, you could be looking at 500k if you keep repeating this, maybe only 200, a good bit. And after that, perhaps this is kind of going to be in the end game one, but this is mostly mid game, and that is bidding on aspect of the ends. These are a very easy item to flip. Like, you can put enchantment books on them and they can become more valuable reforges too, but it's pretty easy to flip. So aspects of the end, right here, go to lowest bid. So one of the best ways is just to go through here and try getting some cheap ones that are ending really soon, like this one. It has some enchantments on it, but that's alright. And if you bid on it, you'll want to spend, try to get it for around 100k if you can, and then try to put some enchantments or reforges on it, better ones, and try to sell it for more. But if it's just, already has a lot, just try to sell it for more. This is how I got a lot of money. Not the dragon. Like, the dragon boots were one of the ways I got up to here, but it's easier to just flip these because these make you a lot of money very fast. But yeah, like this one, say if it was ending in like 20 minutes and I wanted to bid on it, I could bid on it, and this will probably go up to, it could go up to over 100k, but most likely it could go to like 75k. I win. So I'll want to invest into some of the enchantments and reforges to get the sword more value. It will require money, but it is going to be not a long-term investment, but it's going to be an investment of your money. So say that you wanted to have the aspect of the end that cost you 75k, and then you want to get some enchantments off there. You get like, say you spend like 10k on that, and then that's like 85k, and then you want the enchantments but you don't have enough, then bottles that could cost like more than 10k sometimes, unless you really got a big book and you need bigger, but let's not go with the bottles. Then you want reforges, and it depends what you want. Like, say if you wanted to go for spicy, that might, or godly, that might take a little bit. And yeah, so it could wrap up to 100k, but it could really improve the sword and its value. So I think that's one of the easiest ways to make money. And yeah, it may be slow, but it's really, really good. So yeah, let's get to endgame. And remember, I do not know I am borrowing some of my one of my friend's stuff. So shout out to him. I am borrowing his wise armor and one of his weapons. So yeah, let's get to the endgame. So now we have finally come to the end stage. So like I said, for this stage, I am borrowing some of my friend's wise dragon armor, since on my other account I only possess some one unstable and some protector armor. So yeah, we're going to start off with the 3000 Super Compactor 3000. These are you can sometimes find on the auction. Like by now, with all the money you've made, you'll probably be almost at 1 million, maybe already at 1 million. It depends how good you're at flipping. And yes, so super compactors can go for a lot, but they can usually go for around 500, 400,000, and it's pretty easy to find one that's ending soon that is kind of cheaper. They sometimes go up to like this much, but I have not flipped that many. I've only flipped like 2 or 3, and I've tried almost over 20 times, and I usually cannot win these, so this is not one of my recommended ones. Yes, I know I'm not an endgame player. This is something you can do as a mid-game, but it's pretty hard. And also, I still have the aspect of the end, because like I said, you can still try to flip these, because they are still a very easy source of money. But then, by now, you are doing really well in the game, and, you know, you want some dragon armor, you know? So, dragon armor. So you're not probably going to be able to go for the superior armor yet, you know, that's really expensive. You're going to be wanting to go for, like, the protector, unstable, wise, that kind of stuff. Maybe strong, but that's a little bit of stretch. So these are usually going to go for a lot. Like, here's a godly young that's going for, you know, a decent amount. You know, if I bid on this, I'm probably going to get outbidded really fast, or I'm outdated. But yes, it's dragon armor. With it, it's pretty easy to flip, in my opinion. I've flipped a couple of them. I haven't kept any of them. It's a bit stupid of me, but yes. So I usually sometimes go for lowest bid here, and I'll go around. I'll look for ones that are ending very soon. So like 40 down. So this one, yeah, let's find a better example. So it sometimes can be hard, and at peak hour it's definitely a little bit more harder. Here's one. So this one's going for 14 coins. So I usually put on like 8,000 or so, and I just bid on it. So with that, I'm going to wait, and when it goes up, I just keep, you know, bidding, trying to win. Now usually it can go up to like 100k, 200 if you're not lucky. This one isn't reliable either, but if you have a lot of money, it's pretty easy. So like right now, as a mid player, I do it sometimes, and that's what I usually do. But as a late game, end game player, it's pretty easy just to go for like, you know, put in like 50k, pretty easy. But yeah. So as an end game player, you are probably in the millions by now. But yeah. And after that, after the armor phase, I mean, you can always do it. It's actually really fun to do. It's always fun to unlock new armor sets and collect them. And yeah, so we'll now move on to something I do not have, some of those big pets. So with version 2 coming out, there's a lot of new pets that people are going to be wanting. And yeah, so there's going to be, let's go with, what's a good one? Let's go with the turtle. So I think a turtle's one of the new ones. Yes, and these are very rare. So as an endgame player, it could be nice to try for it, but it's going to be very hard since these are going for a lot. And let's go with something that maybe is more practical. Let's go with an Enderman pet again. Or maybe an Ender Dragon, but I doubt you're there yet. Exactly, depends. So, yeah, so maybe Enderman. Why does it not come up? Yeah. Ender. Oh, Enderman. Okay. Enderman. So these, like, people are usually looking for, like, when I say high quality, I mean like legendaries or epics with a lot of level 100, like past level 50 pretty much. These are what people are usually going to be looking for. And yeah, like this one, yeah. So these I've actually done a couple times and they are very hard. This is one of the hardest ones to do. And yeah. So I think that's going to be really all. I'm sorry I could not inform you too much about endgame stuff. Whoa, what just happened? Endgame stuff, because I do not know too much about it. I hope I helped you out. And yeah. Yeah. So I think we'll be ending off there. I hope you all guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what was your favorite and best and what you think could have been added and what you think is the easiest. That's a lot. That's a lot of words. But yeah. So I hope you could subscribe, and I have my Discord down below if you want to join my server and be notified when any of my videos come out or streams. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Goodbye.